set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Man open, that's who he was.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Josh Jacobs. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 44-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
26-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Locke. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From midfield, here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Broncos nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tanner Muse. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
His pass. complete to Philip Lindsay. 5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Locke working out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. And fires one incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Locke on the give. It's Lindsay. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
Now it's Lindsay. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now a carry for Lindsay. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Brought down.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And the Broncos 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos draw a bit closer. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And a slant held in by Ruggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And over the middle, and it's complete. This is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Trying to get to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. Tua to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
44-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 30-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now Tua. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Tua. Rolling to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Tua. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
Blocked pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Locke. This is the tight end Fant. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To Noah Fant. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Tua now on 1st down. At the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll go again with Lindsey. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Block now on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Vanette. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Block now to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Locke. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. 3rd down here.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 7-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Bryce Callahan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off, and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man, it's Ruggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
4 more yards.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Raiders first down.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And at the 27-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jarrell Casey able to record his 5th sack of the season. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's the throw dropped off to his fullback. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, it's Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another run by Lindsey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Brings up 4th down.
Lock to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Lock now on first down. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
the Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed. It's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. A gain of
under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
1-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
The 25-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play,
nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And hear the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one a 41-yard attempt. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's going to flip his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one a bad breaker as as they wind up converting there on fourth.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jacobs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. One more time with Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Locke. Crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Down to an E goes Tua, and that should just about do it. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Las Vegas, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.